Hey, hey, hey. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? It's me, girl. Remember that time is fluid. So whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. It is October 9th, 1:40 p.m., 2025. Don't ask me what day it is, because I'm not gonna do that with you. You can just tell me in the comments. You can just tell me in the comments what day it is. What day is it for you? Hang on a second, y'all. Gotta move this back a little bit. Knock my flowers over. Knock the vase over. There's fucking water everywhere. We don't want that. Got me some wildflowers. Alright, what's up? What's going on with the energy? How y'all doing? How's your day? Hope everything's well. My day's going so far so good. What's the message for the collective? What do they need to know? Let me turn it around. Sit up straight. Sit up straight, girl. What's going on here, Spirit? Let's get an energy check-in for the Soul Tribe, Spirit. Energy check-in for the Soul Tribe. All right, we got foundations and achievements for us. So this is about home, your environment, your stability, okay? So I see that. I see you have stability. You got a roof over your head. It's peaceful. Bills paid. You know. Family's good. The wife is good. The hubby's good. The kids are good. You know, listen, ain't nothing going on at this moment, okay? I heard Murphy's Law. Or this could be concerning a home and environment. Oh, temptation, wow. We got temptation here and material harvest. So some of you guys could be, trying to resist temptation, trying not to stray away from the home, trying not to stray away from the goal, that you guys have, the foundation that you have built, the achievements that you've made, resisting temptation so that you can pull in your material harvest, right? You wanna reap what you've sown, yeah, and going towards temptations and shortcuts and shit like that, yeah, there may have been opportunities for you to take shortcuts. There may have been opportunities for you to, do something that probably would have came back to bite you in the ass, and it probably would have affected more than just you. More than likely, it's going to affect your foundation, your stability, your home, your family. You know what I'm saying? So so it's like, resisting temptation and putting in the hard work. And now your harvest is here. We're in the harvest moon. We're in September. We're in October, but number 9 is giving me September energy. So something you could have planted in September, you could have invested in something in September, you could have started a business, you could have, what's this? Made a wish. 9-8, yeah, you made a wish. You wished upon a star. Maybe some of you guys could have seen shooting stars. I remember seeing a few of those. Accelerated motion, yeah, things are happening quick now, like the universe is responding to what you're putting out there, the energy that you're putting out there. You're putting hard work in there, out there, right? You're in the fields, you're putting in the work, you're sacrificing. Yeah, you transformed your life. No longer are you out here trying to get a quick dollar, or just a place to rest your head for the night and moving on from this one to that one, using other people for your stability. No, you're building your own solid foundation at this time. All right? Yeah, investing in yourself. What's going on here? Okay. Firm foundation. There it is. You put your back into a 4 and 4. Look at that. Yes, you put your back into your whole back. Everything that you have, you invested in this. And I heard, I'll be damned if I allow some outside temptation to pull me away from what we have put in, all the work that we put in, to be tempted by something just because things are not moving as fast as we want. Remember, when you're in a relationship or a commitment, and you have a family, that means any choice you make, it doesn't just affect you, it affects you and everybody around you. You know what I mean? You're clear on that. Okay. So you resisted temptation, even though it looked good. It looked like it would be something that everybody will benefit from. Yeah, but for how long? Right? How long? Because what's really going to happen is the guilt and the shame and the remorse around the choice that you made to get whatever you got, and you didn't wait on God. That's going to eat you up, and in turn, that's going to force you back out there to try to run from it and hide from it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So first you bite the apple, then you swallow it. You know what I mean? Fulfillment of wishes. And why? Because you resisted the temptation. Even though it was a key, right? It looked like it could have got you whatever you wanted. Think about those that not even, not, it's just not about what you want. Like I said, you got to think about those that walk beside you, that helped you to bring this into fruition. You know what I mean? People that trust you, right? Because would you want somebody making a life-altering decision about your life without your fucking consultation, without even asking you or letting you know that you're a part of it? And if it all goes to shit, you don't know what the hell's going on. You feeling me? Wisdom. Come on now. Yes, you're using your wisdom. Fulfillment of wishes, right? Yes. Look at, and not only it's not just about you, right, and your obedience, but you have other people too that depend on you, and you know that. And this is for those that have families. That's what I'm thinking about. And it's not just about, if you have family in the house. This could be people in your community. You know what I mean? It's the people that create the foundation that you have. People see you as very wise. So people look at you as if you've changed in some way. Yeah, because you ignite this passion within you. Yeah, something's been ignited. Something you wish for. Something that you possibly, spoke into the universe, maybe never even feeling like you could ever have it or achieve it or feel it or whatever it is, right? Listen, suffering in silence. Wow. That's another 9. We got 999 out here, 44 out here. Spirit, what's this message? Rest and rejuvenation, meditation, prayer, taking time to seek answers through the universe, right? And allow the universe to tell you what you need to know, to show you what you need to see, right? I heard even warn you. About choices, reminders, little bells, little dings, little things that happen, right, to let you know that the universe acknowledges you. You could get signs from nature. You can get signs from anywhere. The universe, I heard, the universe fucks with you, and it's like in any way, shape, or form, you'll know that that's them. You know what I mean? When they answer your questions or acknowledge that they heard you, that the universe hears you, God hears you. You hear me? Third eye, baby, spiritual transformation. Some of you guys could be clairaudient, clairvoyant. I don't know, something starts with the E. I can't think of it. Yeah, it's like I heard coming online. Damn, that's the same time I heard that coming online. Anyway, it's you recognizing, I don't know. Let me just skip that for now. I'll be back to that. I wasn't ready for that. What's going on here, Spirit? Material and spiritual prosperity. Yeah, it's coming in for you. Victory, 6. 6 of Swords. Six of Wands. Six of Wands. Wood, trees, fire. Material and spiritual prosperity. Transformation. Because you allowed yourself to be who you are, right? Some of you are spiritually gifted. That's why I was like, I wasn't really ready to talk about that, because I need to do more research, but it's giving me the energy of you guys being extraterrestrial, right? Like fairies and something like that, because there's wings back here. You have wings, and then you also taking off a mask. It's like taking off the human mask, right? You see that? So that's that. What's going on in his spirit? Transformation, right? Ooh, look at that. Deception and envy. There's somebody around you that don't like it. They see that you're having material and spiritual prosperity. They see that you're very wise. People recognize that light in you, right? You transform. You're not from here. You're different. You could be somebody that likes to be by yourself. You could be somebody that likes to take walks in the woods. You like to go sit in the woods, or, you know what I'm saying, spend time in nature. It's like nature rejuvenates you. I've gone to the bottom. Heartache and loss. Some of you guys could be trying to recover from heartache and loss. You know, yeah. Choose wisely. Don't make choices. Don't choose journeys or paths because you want to fill a void. Be cautious, because with all this here, this is Spirit saying that you've already been down these paths before. You just got to remember, right? Not to feed that low vibration, that heartache, that loss with self-sabotage and things of that nature, right? Look, bye, Felicia. What's this message for me? Look, my boo. Wow. Maybe you had to let somebody go that you really cared about, you know, in order. Yeah, maybe this is somebody that, you know, I'm getting the energy of somebody, you know, trying to make the best of the situation that they have. You know, if I made my bed, I'm going to lie in it. You know what I mean? This is almost giving me the energy of somebody feeling like the person that they made a family with is not the person that they feel like was their soulmate. But they're not going to, you know, be tempted to tear down their foundation, that firm foundation, with somebody that really had their fucking back, regardless of if that was their soulmate or not. I understand. Listen, do what you want to do. But Spirit is saying could be a temptation. I feel like Spirit is saying, I guess that would be the honorable thing to do. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys could be praying on that, asking God about that, because you feel like something's changed, right? You have this material wealth and spiritual, you know, material and spiritual prosperity and stuff like that. You know, you have a well-balanced home life foundation. You know, there's nothing to complain about. You're studying, you know. So I'm pulling on your heartstring. This is something that you never even thought would be possible. And I feel like, yeah, because something ignites a passion within you. And I feel like now it's coming around again. You know, something that was so far out, so far-fetched in your mind has gotten a little bit fucking closer. Starting to look more like it could be a possibility, but at what cost? Right? What's going on in his spirit? There is some deception and envy here around, you know, you know, your life, how things are looking for you, how you're living your life, the things that you have, you know, what is this? Lipstick evidence, infidelity, caught cheating, betrayal, and detectives snooping, digging for dirt, accusations. So somebody could be accusing you, long haul, in it to win it, long-term intentions invested. What did I say? The long haul. Somebody's in it for the long haul. So somebody could be accusing you, if this is you collective, or this could be somebody around you. Somebody feels like you're cheating. And you know why? Because you're said, my mind is here with you. No, my body's here with you, but my mind is on the other side of town. Boom. Somebody trying to figure out what the fuck. Infidelity, caught cheating, betrayal, and it may not even be physical. It's just somebody knows your mind ain't there. Long haul, but you in it to win it. For the long term, you invested in this situation. But somebody knows. It's like, even if you are there and you're not physically cheating, but when your mind and your heart is not there, then that's like fucking cheating. That's like a betrayal to somebody. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? How am I supposed to build this foundation with somebody that I know don't love me? And then you start feeling like maybe I should free this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll continue there. Maybe you might need to free somebody, Because I don't feel like they're going to walk away from you because they gave you a commitment. They said they was in it with you for the long haul. Because they didn't see this opportunity. They didn't see that. Somebody didn't see that. What's this? Penny pinching, financial struggle, saving up, budgeting. Yeah, you was there when nobody else was. Y'all worked together when things were low, like when you didn't have enough food in the house, or, the kids didn't have enough to have lunches and shit. You had to make the kids lunch, you know what I'm saying? Stuff, those kind of things, you know what I mean? Where you can only drive one car because you didn't have enough money for the insurance for 2 cars and shit like that. Those struggles, those life struggles. What's going on in his spirit? Yeah, the financial struggle, all of that shit. And, you did the budgeting. You made the house, you made everything work. You know what I'm saying? But what you had. But somebody still know that your heart is somewhere else. We got black sheep rebelling, going against expectation, defying norms. So somebody could be a black sheep. You could be a black sheep. Maybe you went into this relationship or this commitment because you were somebody that people felt like maybe was different. Maybe you felt lucky, right? Hey, laughter, wholeness, overjoyed, smiling. What's going on in his spirit? Smiling on the outside but crying on the inside? Ooh, child. Child, look at this shit. Rebound. Wow, somebody was a rebound. Maybe you thought somebody didn't like you. Maybe you thought somebody wouldn't accept you. I think this has more to do with your self-esteem or somebody else's self-esteem. Take it how it resonates. Okay? Rebound, flighty, temporary option, unpredictable intentions. So y'all be careful out here. Somebody could be, trying to come towards you on a rebound. What's going on in his spirit? Or maybe this person whoever this person built this foundation with feels like they're a rebound because they couldn't get what they really wanted. Turned. Ooh, child. Party animals, sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasures. Wow. So this could have been somebody that got into a relationship, in that stage, in that age of their life of partying and, you know what I'm saying, having fun. Somebody could have got somebody pregnant or something. I don't know. Somebody, it was a lot of pleasure. It was a lot of fun. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of partying and stuff like that, and living free. Before you're ready to make that decision to let me go find me a husband, let me go find a wife. Now let me settle down, get a job, get my career going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Yeah, so somebody got with somebody. Somebody probably could have got trapped, swept up. Look at that shit. Head over heels. Falling in love, intense emotions. Yeah, I bet you that the sex and the drugs and the alcohol had a lot to play with that. What do you think, huh? Yeah. What we got here? Somebody got the blues. Look at this. Somebody's got the blues. Somebody's scared. They got heavy and mental distress going on, heavy emotions. Somebody knows that you have a lot of emotions for somebody because they've been checking it out. They've been snooping. Somebody could have been like trying to find out about your exes, or you know what I'm saying, go on, checking profiles of people that you may have dealt with, or whoever this is that, that they feel like they was the rebound. I heard them, why did you marry me? Why did you stay? Why did you do this and that? You know what I mean? Because they felt like who they really wanted wouldn't want them. That's what it is. What's going on here, Spirit? And now I feel like this is somebody's partner that's envious of you. That's just deceptive and envious. Sneaky link. Look at that. Ooh, we hidden love. I'm telling you. Low-key situationship side piece. Somebody's in their feelings. Somebody's in their feelings. Yes. Somebody could think that their partner's sneaking up with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like that's happening. I don't know. They could be, but probably not. But somebody knows how somebody feels. I can tell you that because they've been doing that investigation. They've been doing their detective work. They investigate. Yeah, internal affairs. I heard. Yes, graduation day. Level up. Ooh wee. Lessons learned. Acquired wisdom. Damn, I don't know why Spirit sent somebody realizing that they were the sneaky link. They were the rebound. Ooh, graduation day is like the light bulb came on and somebody said like, oh, now you fucking get it? Like everybody knew that. Now you just getting this shit with the graduation. That's the energy I'm getting. Now you just not getting, because somebody is spiritually woke. Self-awareness, cutting through illusion, detaching from the ego. This could be you, collective. You could realize that, somebody you're dealing with is sneaking around with you. You know what I mean? I don't know. Y'all take that shit how it resonates. I know somebody's with somebody that, whatever, they did it for the long haul. Somebody thought they would be happy, feel whole, overjoyed, smiling. Yeah, because you was always high. You was always high, you was always drunk, you was always eating some pill, ecstasy, all that shit. It was always sex, it was always whenever those feelings, those blues came up, let's get high. So somebody would eventually, let go, but they didn't. Ooh, look at that, new boo, new love, learning each other, flirtatious. Ooh wee. What's going on here, Spirit? Reading up, doing the research, learning more, gaining insight. Yeah, somebody could be getting readings, but somebody's definitely trying to find out some information about what? Numbing. Look at this, because somebody's numbing, self-medicating, addictions, irrational behavior. Somebody's breaking down. They can't deal with it. Whatever their feelings, those emotions are taking over somebody. They sure are. Look at this. Because somebody's knocked up. What did I tell you? Didn't I say somebody could have got trapped? Out here playing, got swept up in the moment, and started a family with somebody. Then they said, well, let me be responsible. Maybe they felt like because somebody got knocked up that you would not accept them. So somebody's been definitely numbing, and somebody knows it. They know why. They know why. Lust, greed, bareback, and this is why. Because somebody was being lustful and they got caught up. Listen, supersize me. They greedy. They didn't know when to quit. And whoever this is, somebody was doing too much. Somebody was really, really doing too much, and somebody know that they should not have been out here playing the way they were with no protection, and now they have to pay for that. Spirit says somebody gonna be around till graduation day. 18 years, and if they go to college, they go 4 more. What's the Spirit? What we got here? Red flag, warning signs, take heed, risky situation. It's in the reverse. They didn't take heed. Somebody was just extra. Somebody was down and willing to do it, especially in that party phase, that drunk phase, that let's go, let's do this and let's do that, Let's stay turned. Let's stay turned. Always want to be turned. Turned your ass right off of your path. That's what happened. That's what had happened. What happened was somebody got turned right off of their path. Right? Spirit, what's this message? Receipts, evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. Yes, now somebody's, looking at their destiny. That's what it is. They know what it is. They know exactly what had happened. And that whoever they with, look, it was Bonnie and Clyde. Listen, listen, listen. You hear me? Yes, sir, Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah, ride or die, us against the world. That toxic karmic bond, you know what I'm saying? Those toxic behavior. It must have been cuffing season. Look, they was all getting it in. They was having a good old time. Everybody was single, right? Whatever. She was a fucking cheater. Ready for a relationship, on the hunt. And what you run into? You ran into your Clyde, right, Bonnie? And Bonnie and Clyde, you ran into your Bonnie. That's what you thought. Look. Y'all player from the Himalayas. Oh, yeah. Met your match. Now your match is having a baby. The frenemy. Yeah, you and your lust is your frenemy. That's your frenemy, your lust. Your inability to control yourself. What we got here? Legal. Court paperwork file. Ooh, somebody, listen, either child support or divorce, alimony, something. Of course, somebody filed some court paperwork, or somebody's been wanting to because it's in the struggle position. Somebody's been struggling to go and put in this paperwork and file for whatever they need to do. Look, dirty money. That's because they got so much bound into this Bonnie and Clyde thing. Laundering and stealing and illegal issues. Somebody could have issues around that. Because of their Bonnie and Clyde. And look, sipping nosy, spreading rumors, gossip. Who's sipping? What's the tea here? Spirit said, here goes some tea for you to sip on. They got legal issues for laundering and stealing money. However, ran into a brick wall. Yep, Miss Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde, what did they do? They robbed fucking banks. Stop playing. These folks could be out here robbing banks. I ain't gonna lie. They could have been out here robbing banks, y'all. Look, tiptoeing sneaky. Ooh, child snack. Somebody was tiptoeing around with that snack. Obsessive, physically attractive, sex appeal. See, this is the type of person that did any fucking thing in there. This is somebody with, you know what I'm talking about. That's nasty. Use the toilet paper. You hear me? That's nasty. Avoid getting caught acting shady, sneaking around, greed, bareback. Ooh, child, you should be glad you let this person go, because they was with somebody that really didn't have no moral compass. It was whatever. It's whatever. Willing to try and do anything. Child, please. Now somebody avoiding it. You can't avoid it. You got a whole baby coming, nigga. Or you got a whole family fed up. They over it. Hoo-wee. Yeah, look. Yeah, you could be somewhere honeymooning collective. Love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. Yeah, they know you gonna get that. That's why, but this is what's going on over in their house. You getting a new boo and you are spiritually woke. That's what it is. And this person got all these legal issues, all these charges coming against them. There's a lot of tea to be spilled here. Yeah, you woke up from this nightmare. Look, I can't make it up. Bye, Felicia. Yeah, peacing out. Thank you. Next, leaving and not caring. Exactly as you should. Look, today, who's that? What's this today? Good vibes, present in the moment. Nah, not today. Not today, they ain't. No, they drowning in whatever this is. Look, key player, important person, playing an essential role, irreplaceable. You were a key person in this person's life, a key player. You played an important role in this person's life. But they was too much in their fucking feelings. There was too much in feeling in feeling good. Whatever that was, you feeling me? That's what they wanted. Look, they want to come back love bombing. Why? Because they remember. They remember how you treated them. They remember how it felt. Child, please, bye. Reconciliation, soul, tribe, close friend. Yeah, cleanse yourself for this person. Look, SOS. Yeah, call for your spiritual protection, because I don't know what they talking about. What they talking about? They talking about that. What they talking about? They talking about that. What they talking about? They talking about that. Let's do these. All right, I'm gonna get a couple of these. I'm gonna get a couple of these tarot cards here. Sit on my chatty. Let's get a couple, because I brought all these decks out here and I said I was going to use all of them. So, let's get to it. Anything else the collector need to know about this situation here? What we got here? We got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They losing money. I heard filing for bankruptcy. Nine of Swords. They going to jail. Somebody going to jail. I'm telling you. They scared they going to jail. Eight of Pentacles for some shit they did. Three of Pentacles. Three of Cups in reverse. What they've been doing in the dark. Them and whoever else they be collaborating with. Bonnie and Clyde. That's what it is. That work they was doing. Look, that shit's coming to an end. It's over. It's ending. Look, I'm telling you, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever this is ending. The Sun is in the reverse. Six of Wands, there's no victory here. Hanging Man, somebody feels stuck. Somebody also wants to probably keep hidden the fact that they did not get a victory here. Whatever's clever. Jethro. Somebody's name could be Jethro, Jed. What's his sister's name? I can't think of her name. That's funny. Why y'all want me to think of names? I know that names are coming up. I heard Green Gables. All right. All of a sudden, all these names in it. Monroe. Marianne. Mary Ellen. Phases of the moon. So something can be happening during the moon phases. It says, fall down, get up 8. Fall down 7, get up 8. Rise, determined, unbreakable. So somebody can see you as somebody that's very determined and unbreakable. Thank you. Sacral chakra, yeah, you're grounded. You're very creative. You have great sexual energy. You got your emotions balanced out. What else? Spiritual baths. There it is. There it is again. You are spiritually woke. Yep, you are spiritually woke. Somebody could be jealous of that, envious of that too, because they know, that, when you've been a rebound, when you're a rebound to somebody's shit, because they don't never commit to you the way you saw them commit to that other fucking person. And they may talk shit about how come they left, but I believe when situations like this happen, somebody fucked up. Somebody lost their baby. Somebody lost their best friend. Somebody that they really, really cared about. Look, now they're on the outside looking fucking in. I'm telling you. The gate's locked. They can't get back in. Somebody has locked themselves out the gate. Yep, because you balanced out your emotions. You may have dealt with this person in the past, and this person may have chose somebody over you, or they was out here cheating and got caught. Take it how it resonates. Sad news, message of concern. Somebody's getting some sad news. What's the sad news for these folks out here, Spirit? It was a trick, a scheme to deceive you, deception, gaslighting, and manipulation. Look at that shit. That their tricks didn't work. Wow. Somebody may have did this shit on purpose, thought that they was going to pull you in. That old fish on the hook trick. You got to be quicker than that. Ooh-wee, but now somebody done got themselves stuck. Right. Yes, they are. Healing frequency. They cannot get up there where you are. They can't. Their vibration is too low, and especially because they're trying to hide how they feel about what they've committed themselves to, where they're at in life. What we got here. Yeah, they know it's game over. It's game over, And it's game over because that's what they were doing. They were playing games. Somebody could, with the black sheep there too, Spirit said somebody could have not chose you specifically because you were different. You weren't just like everybody else. Pleasant message, good news. You got some good news coming in. There's a lot of news coming in for you guys. You got sad news, some messages of concern. You got some good news. All right, yep, Wheel of Fortune, the karmic wheel, baby. Yeah, don't miss no address. Hope doesn't stop the karmic wheel from turning. 10. It does not stop the wheel from turning. Nah. You can hope that it goes fast and it skips over your ass and come back around to you. I don't know. Hope you can stay on top of that bitch. That's what it is. Something about a home. Started out with the home with the four wands. It says magic of the nymphs. Remember I told y'all some of y'all was fairies? Where is it? Yeah. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, you guys have some spiritual gifts. You guys are extraordinary, extraordinary. I'm gonna put it just like that. Extraordinary. Take a step back, withdraw, and evaluate, reflect, gain a new perspective, pause. No, spirit. Yeah. Mockery in an attempt to disguise fear. Somebody could have mocked you. Somebody could have went along with other people to mock you, to tease you, to make you feel bad, different, rejected, the black sheep. Like, all right, yeah, something wrong with you. Right now, baby. You're just not from here. Here they go with the freaking games again. Playing checkers, playing chess, manipulation and intimidating. Yeah, that's what they thought they was doing, but you was playing chess. You was just here in human form. Look at that shit. You was man, listen. What's this say? It says start a new journey finding yourself, your true self, travel, spiritual. Listen, that's what I'm talking about. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're coming out from behind the human skin that you've been hiding, right? You're being your true, authentic self, whether people accept you or fucking don't. But I feel like somebody knows, look, justice is coming, that they missed out on a blessing. Make a wish. Ooh! Make a wish. Come on now. Your wish is coming true. You made a wish. It's coming. All right, y'all. That's your message. I hope you enjoyed it. All right? Y'all be good. Stay up. Peace out.